Hello, hello, and welcome to the midday with the masters. I like to apologize for being late today for coming on, but I just wanted to stop by for a few minutes and just let you guys know was having some technical problems and everything. But I do want to say that we're getting ready to launch a new thing on the Biz Hub. We're getting ready. So this week and next week, we're doing a lot of things to update you guys and to bring some new things on for you guys. And so we're getting ready to have some different ones that's going to be coming on. We're getting ready to actually close out the year. And I want you guys to know that you got to close out the year strong this year. You got to close out the year doing what God called you to do. Whatever it is He called you to do, I want you to get yourself ready to end the year strong and to begin the new year stronger. And that's why we're getting together to do a Facebook Live special 5 days, getting you ready for the new year. And we're going to be doing it with the master planner planning system. So I want you to try to email me, get involved, and this is going to be an excellent, it is over 300 and some pages in this planner. So we're doing some other things with the planner that we're getting ready to do. We're getting ready to start online stores. We're getting ready to do a lot with the Biz Hub. And I want you all to share, tell somebody, make sure you invite somebody and let them know what we're getting ready to do with the Biz Hub and let them know that we are out there really doing it, making something happen. And the only way that you can, be successful in life, be successful in what God is calling you to do is that you got to start from someplace. If you don't start from someplace and start making something happen in your life, and making things happen for the people that's around you, then you're going to get stuck. I've been walking and I've been doing things and trying to enlighten myself on what God is doing in this season in my life. I tease a lot and say that I'm 22 years old, and I've said that I'm doing 22 for the fourth time around. And I thank God that He's given me the energy, the insight to be able to pull some things off in this years, in the season of my life when most people are really retiring. God have refined me to get out there and do some of the things that He called me to do. I've owned over 42 different businesses. 5 of those businesses was very, very, very successful. And the rest of them is I either got disenchanted with them or they wasn't growing as fast as I thought they should, and I shut them down. And some of them I just gave away. And so I'm here to tell you that whatever God gives you to do, don't put it on the back burner. Put it on the front burner and start doing what God called you to do. I was reading an article the other day, and we have been talking about what's my E style. We've been talking about that, and Mr. Joe Dudley Jr. book on your E style. We've been giving you some little points on that, and been trying to reach him. He's been doing a whole lot of things, but in chapter number 10, it talk about negotiator. It talks about those who are negotiator. Those are the ones who are sensitive billers. Those are the ones who are sociable and outgoing. They're very understanding. Their perspective. They are skillful people. They encourage you with dialogue and all. They encourage you to push yourself. They encourage you to express yourself. It says it's a good listener and a planner. They're successful. They're an advisor. They're a good counselor. And then they name some of who are negotiators. Some of the ones that may be a negotiator is the one who specializes in different industry, like professional service industry, like those who are not an attorney, those who are consultant, those who are a business planner, a therapist, it says, a career counselor, a business coach. And we got a lot of those business coaches that are coming out there now. These are roles of the ones that are negotiator. And I got a friend that he is a negotiator. He can really talk you into anything. I remember years ago when satellite first came out, it was so funny because he sold a guy a satellite dish who already had a satellite dish. After he got through selling the guy the satellite dish, the guy said, well, what am I going to do with the one that I have in the backyard already? So a negotiator is one who will negotiate. He will talk to you. He will get you excited about things. He understands you. He excels. Excels. He know how to speak to his clients. He know how to build up that person and inspire. It says a good team member, negotiator is a good team member. It's someone great to have on your team, especially if you're out there in the world and you're selling things. It said the negotiators are careful. They're not to impose themselves or respect themselves in a group. They serve well. They are very good servers. They said they trade with flight are low, needed, but dominant. They are dominant. They take over. They take charge people, but they are willing, come on, to accommodate everybody and everything. A negotiator. They're willing. It says the major challenge that a negotiator have is frequently they team to be micromanaged. They both project, they self, they micromanage their staff themselves. They micromanage everything in their life. That can be one of the baddest things because I used to be like that. I used to have to micromanage everything. Every person, every staff person. It can be a challenge sometimes when you are a person that always got to have hands on. You got to do everything or think that if nobody can finish the task but you. You run yourself ragged thinking that no one can finish the task but you. You got to understand. And also it says that a person or no that has this talent, also a person who don't like confrontation, does not like conflicts. That's a challenge for them. They are negotiated, they encounter things regularly, but they don't really like, they're uncomfortable with a personality or a person that with conflicts and always getting involved and over involved. So you want to watch those people and look for those people who are people that don't like being in conflicts. Watch those people who are always arguing and always got a different something they want to say. The third challenge that a negotiator face in their professional discomfort is they're always mentalizing themselves. They're not the one. They need clarity. They want clarity. They need to have that clarity. They're always good in brainstorming. They are the person that you need in a brainstorming because they're very creative when it comes to getting in there and getting the job done. A negotiator that says is a more person that is interested in practical applications. I got a friend who, he's a good guy and everything, but when you tell them something, they're going to go to the practical side of it first. Me, personally, I'm going to run for it. If I got an idea, I'm going to get out there and run for it. I think about the practical side of it later on and not as me going into it. So it says here that a negotiator is natural, would take multitasks on. They love to take on things. They love to do things, but they love to get things done. They're not just out there working and out there just running around and things and running around a circle and not getting things done. A negotiator, a person that has that eat style, is a person who are on the mark. They get things done. They are quickly learners. They learn things really fast. You don't have to keep showing them over and over and over. They're quickly learning. Come on, you guys. You need that person on your team. You need a person that's negotiated, that quickly learn the tasks and the things that they have. So you want to have that person on your team. It says one of the things here that it says about their skill type. This is a skill type, and negotiator is a natural team player and natural team builder. That's the person that you want to be on any executive team that you have, or when you're putting together a core of people that you're going to need for success in your business. You need someone that's there that's going to be a negotiator, a person who's going to take lead. They prefer to be in the lead. A negotiator prefer to be the lead person. Come on. They prefer to be the lead person. So they're not a person that's waiting on somebody else to tell them what to do. They're not a person who's waiting in the background and seeing what everybody else is doing. A negotiator is a person who would take lead, who would like to take the lead. That's their trait. They're a strategized person. They love to go forth. They love to see what is next, what I need to do next. But they're always implementing. They're always spending time consulting and practical, putting things together, putting the practicability of what we'll do or what I need to do. They strategize, they move, and they go and negotiate what they strategize. My goodness, you need that type of person. I got a friend. He's a pastor here, and he can negotiate anybody, anytime for getting a building. He has an anointing to getting a building. He can negotiate. Somebody was telling me yesterday that he negotiated on this Kentucky Fried Chicken building, and this guy got the building for 1 year. 1 year, no, not paying any note for 1 year. Now that's a negotiator, And so the thing is that you need those type of people on your staff. They're engaged, they're engaging, their personality, they're good people, they're a good manager, they maintain an upbeat spirit, they're team leader. Come on, they're interested in and improving. They're interested in helping and improving you and everything. So it says the areas of development for a negotiator. People appreciate a negotiator for their ability for billing senses, billing talent, billing and quickly encouraging and being successful in what they're doing. People want to have them around. They're not good. Like I said, they're a person who avoid confrontation all the time, but you can always count on them to rally in the time when you need them to rally in. They're responsible people. Come on. They're people of action. They're not a people that is hiding and dodging, but they are people of action. They are very efficient people. There are people who are accurate. There are people who would accept the things that you say. There are people who they're not always disagreeable. Come on, they come in. There are ordinary people in a day-to-day business. This is the person that you want to be a part of your business. A person who has those who knows how to come in and take over. They're unbeatable people when you come to. They are unbeatable. They're non-stoppable. There are people who love a challenge. So who are some of those people that had that? Johnny Cochran. You know what he did? The glove don't fit. So he was one of those people. John Gray, who is he's a pastor and he's a comedian. He's all those guys, and stuff. So he's a good guy and things. Dr. Philip McCrew, he's a psychiatrist and he's a good guy and things. It says some of the roles that are needed on the East Style person that's a negotiator, some of the roles that they work efficiently as a professional. They're business, they're from day-to-day management. They pay attention to little small details and they're willing to execute those things. People pleaser. They're customer service, they're a role person. They love to deal with people. And what are some of the people and what are some of the negotiation business that these people you may find them in? It's accountant, an attorney, a business coach, a career counselor, a clerk, a client social worker, application for consulting for college. They're a debt consolidated person. They're a financial planner. They're a fit instructor. They're a human relation counselor. They're a marriage counselor. They're a matchmaker. They're a mediator. Come on. They're a personal coach for you. They're psychiatrists. Oh my goodness. They're public assistant workers. They're sex therapists. They're small business consultant. They're stress management consultant. Those are the people that you want to be. And if you've been called into those fields and you've been called into the field of being a negotiator, then tune your skills up and go into the business and things that is going to help you, or be with a person or be in a business type that is going to help you pull those skills that God has given you and given you. Let's listen at this. I have been going through class for the last couple of days, and it's called a confidential challenge. And so some of the things that we've been learning on there, it's been so excellent. Some of the things that we've been doing on there, it's really been excellent. But it was talking about some of the things that hinder people from not moving forward or not feeling confidence in themselves. And one of the things they said is finances. When we're lacking our finances or we have that poverty mentality, that sometimes it hinders us from moving forward into the things that we want to do, or put a roadblock and we don't be able to move forward because of the financial issues that we think that we have. We're going to get some Dr. Ham back on, and we're going to be talking in a couple of more weeks about how you're going to pivot in the last weeks in this year, and how you're going to pivot and go forward in some of the financial things that you're going to do, getting those financial roadblocks out of the way. I'm on a 90-day challenge with her about getting some of the financial roadblocks out of the way and getting myself financially stable so I can move forward in 2022. And it said one of the other things is weight loss. Most of us want to lose weight, and because of the pandemic in the last 20 and 21, we have been gaining weight, doing less exercise, sitting at home. And some people have been losing weight, like myself. I've lost a couple of pounds and thank God for it. But sometimes issues in life will make you get to the place where you recognize that, okay, I need to lose weight. Okay, I need to move a little bit more. I'm not exercising, I'm not moving. But a lot of times the challenge of why we say we can't do something is because we're tired or we're frustrated or we're overweight and we feel like we're not attracted or we don't feel good about ourselves. So I'm telling you, losing weight has a whole lot to do with you being successful and not being successful. A lot of times when you feel like, I would remember I was looking at this program years ago, and this lady, she was overweight. She belongs to Joel Osteen Church, and she was overweight, forget her name at the moment, but she was overweight, but she also had a problem with a rash on her face. So she invented a rash, something to take the rash off of her face, a makeup. And this makeup have made millions and millions of dollars. She did a challenge the last 3 months ago. She did a challenge, and I saw her. And this woman have lost major weight. She have lost major weight, and she has all these big guys now, these big coaches, and now she's doing a coaching and she's doing other things. So the thing is that what I like to say is that when you are getting into a place and you're getting there and you feel like, okay, I'm moving up the success ladder, one of the things that you immediately would start doing is taking care of your body. Successful people take care of their body. Successful people read. Successful people read. Successful people always learning. They're always educating themselves. So if you're on the track of being successful, one of the things that you're going to have to do is start learning how to read. People that read always thrive, and the people that read always are successful. When you read, amplify what you're reading, put in practice of what you're reading. One of the mothers in our churches says that we have to, with the word of God, we have to practice the word of God. We have to apply the word of God. The same thing about business and reading things from business. You have to apply what you're reading or apply what God has given you. So in the world that we live in, rich people always invest in things. Rich people always invest in education. The world richest man said this, Warren Buffett said, he said that more you learn, the more you will earn. The more you learn, the more you will earn. So if you keep learning the skills, developing the skills and the talents and the dreams that you have, the more you will earn. A lot of times we think if we just get another job or we get another this or we add more on, the more you learn, the more you build your skills up, then the more you will earn. So it says successful people are those who have a huge appetite for reading and learning. Successful people are those who have a huge appetite for reading and learning. So just don't read it, learn it, and then apply it. I'm putting that added part on that, apply, because application is half of the skills that you will need. Applying it, doing it, working for it, then you will see the manifestation. It says, why successful people are always reading. Successful people are always reading because they read books in their skills. They read books that give them knowledge. They read books that would take them to their next place. They read books. They have systems that would help them. I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and he was telling me, he said, I want you to really get involved with this lady because she have built her business where she have made multi-million dollars in this industry. But the thing is that she have built a system. She have built a system that everybody that comes along and buy her franchise will not only just have a franchise, but they will have a system to work and make successful their franchises they're buying from us. Now, that's very unusual for that to happen. I did a franchise agreement and it didn't have the system in place that I needed, and it didn't have certain things. McDonald's have certain things in place. They would not put their location in certain places. They have to know that this is a location that will thrive. They have every McDonald's you go to, you can go to I went to a McDonald's in China. That McDonald's in China, French fries taste just like that McDonald's French fries on Mac here in Detroit. So the thing is that they have a system that they follow, and everyone follow that same system, that same recipe, that same way that they dump them, the same oil that they use, the same time frame that they cook it, the same season that they use. A system that help you succeed. Successful people have system. And that is why I wrote this book, The Master Eagle Planning, that it will get you on a planning system to help you plan your year, help you plan your destiny. Come on, I'm gonna definitely keep talking to you about that, and we're gonna bring it to you so you can have that system for 2022. I'm gonna walk you through on how to use it. I'm gonna walk you through how to have a system in place that you would succeed. I made millions of dollars in the janitorial business. I made good money, millions of dollars in the daycare industry business. And here I am now doing this, trying to help you and show you how you can thrive and how you can go forth and make money in this season. It doesn't matter what the economy looks like. It just long as it don't touch your dough and don't get on the inside of you, you got to make sure that you keep on. You got to get rid of that poverty mindset. When you get rid of the poverty mindset, then you can move forward into the things that God is calling you to do. And so it says, so what is your reach? Why do you read? And what do you read? What is your reach? What are you trying to do? What skills and talents that you're trying to develop in your life? Then you go and read that type of book. You know, it's not good for you to go and read something, what is 50 Shades of Grey, or you go and read Entertainment Tonight, or you go and read How I'm Gonna Get a Husband. All those things are not things that you need to be reading, but you need to be reading things for your skill type. If you're in a real estate, then you need to be reading things for real estate. If you're in bakery, then you need to be joining any kind of network, or joining and making sure you're getting those magazines and those books. What's coming out next? What Martha is doing next? You know, what is happening? What is coming down here? The cakes, or whatever you're doing, whether it's in bakery, whether it's in entertainment, whatever it is, whatever your skill set is, then those are the books that you need to read. Yes, it's good to get a business management book along with you, skills development book along with you, and how to get that negotiation going with you. If you're in an internet business and you need to know how to get on Walmart. You need to know how to get on Amazon. You need to know how to get on those places that you need to get on to make your products go. And so you need a marketing plan. We're going to have my nephew on here talking about a different marketing system that he had that I think is going to be great. And I'm also bringing on some other things that next week that you're going to be able to do and be able to set up and do. A lot of people are telling me, well, why do folks making money off of COVID? Well, you know what? COVID was good. Any incident that we have, whether it's a disease, whether it's a calamity, whether it's a storm, or whatever, people always thrive off for something, or stress, or something, a solution for something, or make it simple. And so we're going to show you how to make some things simple, how to always have at least 8 streams of wealth coming into your household. One dry up, you already got 7 still going on. So the thing is that God told me years ago, he said, you need 7 streams. And as talking to a couple of friends of mine and really getting into God said, no, you need 8 streams of wealth coming into you. Need that daily stream. Come on, you need an hourly stream, you need a daily stream, you need a weekly stream, you need a monthly stream, you need a quarterly stream. Come on, you need a yearly stream, and then you need that bonus stream that coming in. And then you need that stream that will yield you no matter what. That even when you are sleeping, it is still working for you. That residual stream that's keep coming in. It doesn't matter. It works all day. It works all night. It's a stream of income that's come to you no matter what you're doing or where you at. It's an income that's coming in. So we need to tap into those different streams. It's essential for us to focus on what God gave us, not focus on what God gave everybody else. Don't change the water every time somebody come in and out of your life or come in with a different idea. Then you move to that. You move it over that and that. No, basically stay focused on what God given you, and then you take it to that next place. So it's whatever God given you, whatever thing you have in general, what you have and what skills that God's given you in business, always build those things, always connect to those things that will help build your skills, that will help take you to the next level. That's why I did the Master Ego Planner to help you be confident in what you're doing, be confident in your move that you're making in the next couple of years, that what you're going to do. I believe that once you get this plan and start working this plan, it's very simple. I made it very simple. It's something that I had tried to do for the last 20 years, but it's something that I said, I'm not going to let the pandemic shut me down another minute. I'm going to do something in this season. So in this season, I did the Master Planner Eager book, so you can go and have a strategy on how to win in this season. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Like I said, I wasn't going to stay that long, but I just wanted to come to you to say hi and let's get it started. Let's finish this year strong so we can begin next year even stronger. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.